If you're looking for a simple, healthy, but elegant dish, our next guest just had that dish for you. I'm back with Neil Fuentes and Billy DeCrosta to show us just how easy it is. Welcome, Neil. Billy, it's great to have you guys here.
Easy, fun, but delicious.
Yes, and healthy.
And healthy.
Okay, and how did you guys come up with this recipe? This is something you do at home.
Yes.
We work as a team.
We work as a team at home. So what happens is I have probably one of the craziest brains ever. So when I just open the refrigerator and say, okay, I have no idea when I'm starting, but somehow I end up with a gourmet restaurant quality dish.
Now, do you write it down after you put it together just so you know what you did?
I tape it.
You tape it.
Just
okay.
I tape it. So that way I'm very bad at writing, especially in English, you know, with my accent, my Ricky Ricardo thing going on.
So you came up with a recipe, and so what's Billy's role in this?
To eat it.
To eat it.
I'm usually the one that opens the fridge and goes, there's nothing to eat, and then he goes, I'll take care of it, and within an hour later, there's something there.
Something. So
I do a little here and there, you know, a little help.
You're cutting up some of the veggies.
A little help.
Let's go through the ingredients. What do people need to have at home?
Well, it's very simple. If you have onions and garlic at home, that's the start for any dish that you might want to do.
All right.
And then in this case, all we need is just a little bit of chicken breast, a little goat cheese.
How much goat cheese, though?
You know what? We're going to use a couple of tablespoons. So you just buy one little bar that you find at the grocery store. That's going to be enough for the two of you.
All right.
A little prosciutto, right? Pasta sauce, right out of the jar. No problem.
How much of that? About a half a cup?
Not even. We're going to, once again, we're going to use a couple of tablespoons. So you're going to see how easy it is. And fresh tomatoes.
All right.
All right.
And now this is an elegant dinner for two.
For two, exactly.
All right. So just enough for two.
Exactly. It's just enough for two. So what I do, it's very simple. What we need to do is just, we have a chicken breast right here, right?
Okay.
And then the chicken breast goes into the milk.
And now what does the milk do for the chicken breast?
It's going to just basically make it wet, that's all. Because from here, we're going to go into the flour, right? And then basically we're going to create a glue.
Now, what kind of flour are you using?
This is just regular, whatever, all-purpose flour with salt and pepper.
Can you make it, can you use the other type of flour, like whole wheat flour, whatever?
Any flour you want.
To make it even healthier for people?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
And then by creating the glue, is this after the flour goes back into the milk. See that?
So you're double dipping.
Yeah, and then from here, I always love to do that. And then from here, we're going to go into the breadcrumbs. Right?
All right, and what kind of breadcrumbs? Anything here?
Any breadcrumbs that you want. In this case, I use Italian breadcrumbs.
Because all the herbs are already there.
Because you already have the herbs. Then from here, you go into the frying pan, which I already, you see, we have three already.
And what kind of oil did you use here?
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Extra virgin olive oil.
The healthiest.
And the same time that we're cooking the chicken over here, all you have to do is just slice one onion and a little bit of garlic, olive oil, salt and pepper, and cook them really slow, low heat. Don't go ahead and start burning your onions.
Right, because you want this consistency, right?
Yeah,
are you taking notes, Billy? You don't cook.
I'm usually the one that fires it up.
I know. I have a feeling that's what you would be doing. So you got to be really careful with your onions.
Exactly. This has been cooking for about 30 minutes since we've been here in the studio. So this is exactly the product that you want.
And you added salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, that's it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our chicken, right?
Right.
And we're going to put it in our baking sheet right here.
Wait, Billy, what are you supposed to be doing?
I'm waiting for you, girl. You're giving Neil all the attention.
No, I'm not. I'm including you in the conversation. All right, so what should we have him do, Neil?
All right, so I'm going to teach you how the right way is to cut your asparagus.
Okay, good, because I love asparagus.
You take your asparagus like this, and you bend it until it snaps. Okay, everyone has a breaking point.
Absolutely. And so you take the top end and discard the bottom
together.
end.
That's it. Put them together like this, where your breaking point is.
All right.
Give them a nice little cut there.
See, I do it individually. I go to
that
every.
takes too much time.
So you just figure out one asparagus, and then you go from there.
My time is precious, so
absolutely.
time is money.
Okay.
So
you
we
just
do that.
Did that.
And then I've already cut some zucchini and some squash.
Did you put anything?
Lightly coated them in olive oil.
Olive oil.
Okay. And you're going to sprinkle them with a little bit of garlic powder.
Okay.
A little salt. And a little bit of pepper.
There you go.
And we're going to toss them around.
Because this is the healthy part. Well, this is also. The entire meal is healthy, but the veggies obviously make it even more so.
Exactly. And we're not using any starch.
No starch, exactly.
Lay them down in here.
Are we going to roast these veggies?
Oh, yes. Yes,
you didn't do anything to the asparagus,
we're
right?
going to, don't worry.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. But I don't want to toss that, so we're just going to lightly drizzle the asparagus with some olive oil.
Olive oil.
Extra virgin?
Yep, same thing, a little salt and pepper. Like this. But on the vegetable part, the asparagus are vegetables as well, but just the zucchini, we're going to put a little bit of Italian seasoning as well. Because I am Italian.
You got to have that in there.
There we go.
Okay.
And those are going to go right in the oven.
Into the oven. Now, what did you
With
do
that,
here?
And now what I'm doing is I grab my tomato sauce, right? And it's
Right.
going right on top of the chicken breast that we just minced here. And this also is going to act some sort of a glue in a way. And then on top of that, right, I'm going to add a slice of prosciutto.
Oh, wow.
Right. Oh,
Now,
is
this
so
is
good.
the elegant
This is the
touch
elegant
to it, right?
Right. A little more. Don't get stuck right there. There you go. A little prosciutto right there. A little more prosciutto. Where? No, we need one. And then we have goat cheese.
The peak of resistance.
Which I love goat cheese. You know what? Another thing that you can do with goat cheese? Grab the goat cheese and put honey in it and serve it with crackers. The most amazing thing you could possibly think of.
Yum. All right, so what happens when it goes in the oven, when the goat
It's
cheese?
going to
Does it
melt
melt?
right on
Yeah.
top. And then
Okay.
we're going to top that with our fabulous
Onions?
caramelized onions right in there.
Now, we should tell everybody that you guys have lost weight since you've started to eat really, really healthy.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right? So
Yeah.
how many pounds have you lost, Neil?
30 pounds.
Within what?
2 months.
2 months.
And I lost 16.
Okay, 16
16 pounds by eating. It's still delicious though. Just because you're eating healthy doesn't mean
And we
you're
don't
gonna
eat bland by
crappy
any means.
stuff.
Okay, we have about a minute now.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
So
So,
we're
we
gonna
put
put
it in
this
the
in
oven.
here. Yeah.
Okay. At what? How long?
350 degrees for about 25 minutes.
All right.
Both of them, the chicken and...
You can put the veggies in there at the same time.
At the same time, then cook them at
So
the
that
same
really
time.
does save you a lot of time.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's bringing, there's
All
my
right.
husband bringing the vegetables, and this is what it looks like.
Oh,
Look
it
at this
is
deliciousness.
beautiful. Okay. And there are the veggies.
Right? So, in order to make it really, really elegant, you grab one of these babies.
There you go. I'll hold it for you.
Right? And you put it right like that.
Okay.
And then you grab some of these beautiful vegetables.
Oh, it's
And you put it right like
it's
that.
so
And
delicious.
that's all you need with
All
a
right.
beautiful glass of wine.
And
There
if you
go.
want the recipe, come to our website. We'll have it for you, Neil and Billy. Can you hang around for the end of the show?
Absolutely.
Because